Okay, cool. We're live. So I'm sorry, guys. I didn't realize you had to log in 20 minutes before and look at your video library or whatever to make the announcement I posted just go live. So I'm sorry if you didn't get a notification. We got a really big box here. Click Clack is here. He's just still setting up. Can you see me, Click Clack, from my box?
Yeah, I got you.
I'm pretty excited about this. I've been waiting for a long time. Yeah, nobody in here yet.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Where you at?
Oh, there's Rob. Hey, Rob.
What's up, Rob?
Oh, you can't see your people.
I
They
can
there,
see my
right?
people. They know.
Hey, hey, YouTubers. This is a live unboxing of this box, which I don't even really know exactly. I kind of know the things that are in it, but I don't know exactly. So it's kind of be surprised to me. And I've been waiting a really long time to open this box. I'm really excited.
How about we do this? We'll flip this camera around.
And we probably could have turned that off earlier. Cook Clack's over there filming my kids' toys and everything. There you go.
There we go. That's better.
Oh, YouTube's got a better shot than you guys, but I'm gonna take care of you, Facebook. Don't worry. Oh, YouTube just fell. Hang on. We gotta wait till YouTube. What's up, Rob? Rob says what's up.
What's up, Rob?
Post 9 p.m. on Facebook? No, surely not. Surely not. Someone come in here and tell Rob he's wrong, please. No, I wouldn't have done that. How could I do that? My kid would have to be so in bed before we were done. There's no way.
Yeah, YouTube. We also on Facebook. We also on YouTube.
I can't see you, YouTube. My Facebook people are responding. Where are you? Oh, I see somebody. You're not gonna get yours till after Christmas? This was an early Christmas present for me.
Everybody talking about Billy Pike glasses.
So you guys usually see me posting for events and stuff, but this time, this is for, oh, wrong way. This is for the Reef Farm. This one was actually for me. They just wanted to help us out. How about that for some stuff? Just here, let's help you out. So we're gonna share with you guys this big giant box that they sent. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Click, clack, and ready? Yeah.
See what's in this big long box.
I'm not even 100% sure. So I know I would be excited because I know a couple things that are in here, and it's really gonna. Goodness, that's tape. We're really gonna help out our other videos too, because when we do the swap videos here, it's really loud in my shop. It's like way too loud. So this is really gonna help because we've upgraded 3 of our systems. I mean, 3 of our pumps in there already to run 2 of our systems with some of the pumps that I know that are in here. It's more tape. There's more tape.
More tape.
And now we will be able to complete. I see him. I see him. All right. Yes. Yes. So that's the big one. That goes for the fish system in the shop. But we actually have plans to use these at the farm in the greenhouse. Because I'll tell you something, the big pumps, they get hot. And in a greenhouse, that really kind of sucks. So we want to finish upgrading the shop so we can hear ourselves think to come up with the plans for upgrading the pumps in the greenhouse. So 1, the for the fish system in the shop. There's 2 of them. So one, big one. I'm sorry, I was forgetting all about you, YouTube. I'm so sorry. I will show you the other pump. This is the other one. It's the same thing, but these pumps are DC. So this means that you can dial them down. You got the convenient little dial, which, believe me, came in super handy when the power went out and the generator actually doesn't run everything. So we had to turn it down just a little bit and able to run the generator. It was perfect. We actually could not run the pumps for the fish system. So had that stayed off too long, we would have had to do some moving around. It would have been a nightmare. Now we don't have to worry about it because we can turn them on, just turn them on low with these. Also feeding, I think, would be good, so the food doesn't go in the drain. Awesome. And then this wave pump kit. When you have pretty much, vats instead of glass tanks, your customers are really looking in from the top. We don't have glass clear like you can see through in the shop. So we have to run some kind of DC pump in there so the corals can get flow and that people can come in and just press a button, and they want to look at things. So we've got the ice cap one. I'm always mispronouncing that. Help me out, Clipback. Don't make me pronounce that.
Ice cap.
Gyro.
The gyro.
Okay, that one in the shop right now. So this is going to be nice to be able to do, some comparison, right? They'll be pretty much right next to each other. Yeah. What about right here? Yeah. Or right here? So that's going to be fun to install and to play with. We'll show you that. We're going to show them that, right? Show them that.
Yeah, for sure.
We can actually, this thing will actually make waves, won't it?
Yeah, I think it has multiple different settings that you could
it's long enough. Are they 8 feet? 8 feet? Sure. 6? Either way, they're long.
Long.
We'll see. And then this is the thing. Oh man, I made the Freshie people wait for the end. This is the thing they wanted to see. Cody, are you in there? I'm sorry, I stopped reading for a second. Hey, Jason. I love you, bro. I don't see Cody. I don't see. I don't know. Are my freshwater people here? Hey, Andy. Are my freshwater people here? Because you guys are going to be excited. This was actually just a bonus to these other things. Just because Current's so generous like this, they'll just give you this stuff they thought of and then some other stuff they might think of. I don't see any freshwater people. I guess we'll show you anyway. I'm sorry, YouTube. Did I just block you out of all of that? Nah. We're gonna have to work on our camera angles. Why aren't you in here with me, man? Helping me unpack all my stuff. I know, I kind of took her down. I'm sorry. I got really excited about those pumps. So this one, this is a there we go. This is the Serene light. And this, this is bigger than the current freshwater tank I have. So I actually have to set up another bigger freshwater tank, probably get some fish and so on, to show off this light, which I really want to do, even though it's just a 10-gallon right now. I'm sorry, YouTube. Even though it's just a 10-gallon right now with a beta, and I got a couple guppies from local hobbies the other day for emptying out some plants. I really want to do it because this light is actually so cool. It'll make you want to do freshwater. And they're coming out. We're doing a
freshwater tank.
We did. I'm not kidding. I don't even have a saltwater tank at home. Look, there's 3,000 something. Look, I don't have a saltwater tank at home. Sometimes, and this is actually the whole idea behind this light. The whole idea behind this light is that sometimes you might just want to relax for a little bit when you look at your aquarium. Maybe you would just like to kick back and not be fixing a frag like you kind of always have to do with a reef tank, because you start looking at it and yeah, it's relaxing, but then you see that snail turned over, then you see something else, and then all of a sudden you clean your filter socks. It's 2 a.m. I mean, you probably should have just fell asleep in front of the fish tank, but we get so into our reefs and making them look so awesome. Yeah. Some of these freshwater tanks look pretty awesome too, and this light will show off a freshwater tank like you've never seen a freshwater tank been shown off before. And yeah, if you want to cheat on us and go Google this, you could, because there's already some cool videos out there for this one. But we're actually hoping to have the very first, I'm hoping to have the very first marine version of this light, because they are making one for marine tank. And not only, so this light, all right, I'll tell you a little bit about it. It comes, it's very awesome. It comes with a background. You have to put on this to make it work. So the background of your tank is now whatever color light you choose. And they've done a lot of work with like color and sound and everything, you know, stuff to make you calm. What was that word earlier? Binaural?
Yeah.
Binaural, right? People download apps on their phone all the time about, you know, calming sounds and stuff. Yeah, so they went ahead and did this freshwater light because different biotopes and stuff. Where's Christina? Christina didn't see this. I should have sent her a message. But she'd be excited about this. Like different biotopes, they actually, you know, copied the sounds. And they did a lot of work with the sounds to make it sound like that was, you know, for South African cichlids or, you know, different types. I mean, honestly, I don't even know. We're going to learn about it because it seems pretty cool. And I'm excited to see the marine version. I mean, I know they can't really, you know, the sounds maybe as much, you know, being different or anything, but I'm excited to see what this light looks in a marine tank, whatever they come up with for that. Couple months, I heard, I'm told. So, yeah, I guess that about wraps it up. We never did get our freshwater people in here. Oh my God, did I just not scroll?
Maybe not.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's true. Sorry, guys. So here's the thing. Here's the thing, YouTube also. When I go live all the time, I'm at events and somebody is filming me. I don't have to worry about all this noise. So I did a few of these last year for Reef Smart raffles, and I'm sorry. I'll get better. But all right, Devin came in. Hey, Devin. I didn't see any freshwater people come in. Oh well, we'll get you on that next video because I know y'all are gonna be interested. Second.
Hey, you want to break one of those open and show them what those pumps look like?
Oh yeah, why not?
Let's see what they look
Everybody's
like.
in here. I second the T-shirt request. T-shirt request. What are we talking about with T-shirts? Rob, explain yourself. That's what it says. I'm not, you know. Just roll down. Is it a place to light? Yeah. What's in the background? The light projects on it, and then it also lights a tank. It does both things. It's a background and a light, all in one. Somehow, we're gonna find out how. I don't know that I want to open this one because that's gonna have that film and everything in it. But yeah, let's open the pumps because that light's gonna be an installation on its own. We may have to go to a store and get a tank. I'm not even sure I have one laying out there at all, but I'll go buy one.
Yeah, we're gonna get a little project tank.
Just a
gonna work
20 long.
Yeah, 20 long.
You know, put that somewhere. All right, let's open up one of these and one of these. Here.
Y'all know this comes on the loop system.
Yes. So in the shop, that's going to be convenient when we put that in to the vat because these pumps are already there. So
little flow meter.
Get right in.
This little flow meter.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Even comes with a remote.
Why doesn't this thing scroll down by itself? Why should you have to do this, Facebook?
You know, hard boy.
Susan, thank you.
And a simple mount.
Samantha has a freshwater tank? That's awesome, Jamie. I can't wait to have this video completely set up. This is a really cool light. Kat made it. Here's our current rep. I did a lot of my bragging on you a little while ago, Kat. Well, current. Did I mention how much I really love these pumps I have already? I'm really excited to be able to like hear myself think in the shop.
Want to take a look at this?
Yeah, it's a frosted background. Cat saying it's a yeah. When I was looking at it, it looked like a film. We didn't open it, Cat. We're gonna do that in another video.
It's pretty high size pump right here. Should blow some serious power with these. And y'all know I like flow, YouTube.
We're gonna have to fix this. You biased, man. This is really a lot more streamlined than I thought it was gonna be.
I want to check these out. I want to see what this
I'm gonna
is
have to
all
show
about.
y'all separate. He's being biased to his YouTube followers. So magnetic, okay, that's fun.
What's up, Faith?
Yeah, probably shouldn't have done that. And you little spacers. That's a powerful magnet. That's a powerful magnet. So we'll have a problem having that stay on your tank, pretty sure. Wow, this is so streamlined.
Yeah.
You know what we had gotten, and I couldn't really use them on the top. I was using them on the bottom. They're bigger pumps. They're really cheap, but they take up a ton of room. I mean, these things are like this big, so that's pretty neat.
Yeah, this is...
All right, so he's got a box with all the loop controllers in there and everything. You guys will see that in the video because we'll show you when we set them up in the shop. But we didn't want to do that tonight, so that's why this is not an all-in-one thing. Besides having to move cameras around and so forth, you want to be able to do that in the daytime, and live vid's kind of better at night because in daytime most of us work, right? Some of us
See the
work.
loop system.
We probably get cat easier in the daytime because it's their job. I'm going to scroll down again. Is there a way to not be doing this?
Should do it.
Daniel, we're on YouTube also. We're on Click Clack. No, I'm sorry. Yes. So special guest star Click Clack means he's covering YouTube. Came everywhere once. So we invited him to do YouTube because he's got more followers than we do on YouTube. Is just what I'm saying. So we're not that big on YouTube yet. So in order to get people to be able to see, invite a Click Clack over. Because he live right here in town.
I'm always willing to help a friend out.
Yeah, that frosted background film. I mean, I'm so interested to see what that kind of feels like. Did I forget to unpack my other thing here?
Yeah, you did.
I'm really excited, Kat, to play with the settings on that thing because I have a lot of nerd in me. It's like it runs strong. The geek is strong. And it took me a little while because I have one of the first models of the LED, reef version, and it took me a while to really figure out how to bend that thing to my will. But once I did, I was really happy with it. And we even have a display tank in the shop that's set up with that light right now. But the corals look great in. I mean, my mushrooms are this big. They're huge. I mean, I'm not growing, SPS in there and everything, but I have a candy cane and some leathers, So, if you want a really crazy intense light, especially that bottle, may not be. But what's interesting? When I turned it up the whites all the way on that one, my zoas were shrinking down on the top. And then I was like, I kind of wonder, how powerful really is this light? What spectrum? Because, that makes a huge difference. And that tank is, it's pretty mature, so it really doesn't grow algae. So I'm kind of interested to play with that and see what would happen if I turn it up and try to put, just scape it right. Figure out which level, things will grow at and do well. Anyway, I'm standing here with this pump in my hand. These things are really streamlined too, okay, so this thing is powerful. So the biggest Supreme pump that's made, those big 24s, I think they are. They're huge, right? That's what we have in the shop right now. And they're super duper duper loud, all right? Especially the, one of them, I'm pretty sure the shaft is correct. I'm a little afraid to investigate. I was, look like zooming in. I was a little concerned when the power was going on and off because I was thinking, oh, a ball in motion tends to stay in motion, but when you shut it off, you guys know how pumps work. Usually they don't like to be on and off like that. But these, yeah, that's pretty exciting. They're going to be easy to install too.
Yeah.
We might need to go to Home Depot also. Is BJ watching this? We're going to install these pumps without you because we usually BJ would do these and I wouldn't even be involved. But I'm going to have to muddle through somehow and just remember how to do my own plumbing for a day because I want to go ahead and get these done tomorrow and, you know, have a video made for you guys at some point. So, did we open everything? I don't think I took. That comes with the loop controller, of course, right?
Yeah, you got to show the control.
So you just, you know, I mount these on the side of my vat. You would just do it on the side of your tank or whatever. So there's a lot of local hobbyists that actually have this pump in their tank. I know 2 people already who were commenting here have, I don't know, a tank came in here. That'd be 3. But people that just, I know, bought this pump from either me or from another local fish store. So they're really cost effective too. Kat, do you know the retail price on this? I mean, if you're still in there, maybe you can shout it out. You might just know it by heart. Yeah, no point running YouTube and Facebook. That's true. I mean, that's cool. We can have Facebook followers and YouTube followers. Yes, Kat, before you came in here, so I guess when you go rewatch it, you would see this, but I was really hoping that we might be able to demo that new marine light on that marine tank I told you about that has the old one, because that would be super fun to do. Also YouTube, but oh yeah, the loop system was is getting updated too. Yeah, before we do the installation, I need to brush up on my current updates. I might need a phone call. I want to make sure I remember all the exciting things that it now does that it did not do before. I think there might be a delay or Cat left. But yeah, whatever they were cheaper than than those big 24s, and they're just as powerful. So like, I mean, why would you choose that? You could have that big giant pump that's super loud for, I think it was like, I can't remember. I'm not the person that does money here. It may make you feel better to know. Can't remember, but I know that they were not more expensive. I'm pretty sure, and they were more powerful. And I mean, just quiet. Like really, those other ones are really loud. Like especially when they get a few years on them. We are going to do some before and afters for you, and it's drastic. So I kind of wish maybe I do have somewhere some video that's just really loud of me trying to do it before I even upgraded my vats, because can you imagine, like, it was so loud in there now. What was it like when they started getting some age on them, you know, a couple years after we opened the shop? Because the farm's been there for 10 years, but even after like, you know, 2 years of having these other pumps, they just got so loud that I started getting embarrassed. I wasn't happy with it as soon as I plugged them all in, but then I started getting really embarrassed when I started to get old, because I won't be able to talk to people. I mean, that's the whole fun of running a store. I got off track.
Oh, right.
Cookflax boxing up.
Yeah.
See if Cat saw us ask for that retail price. Oh, off the top of my head, no, don't remember the price. Yeah, we'll, you know, we're just unboxing some stuff right now. We're gonna do a follow-up video with all of that. So, yeah, $250. Yeah, for the big one, 3,170 ounces per hour. Yeah. So go ahead and compare that to the, you know, 24. Manner. It's an easy comparison. I'm either looking at YouTube or I'm looking at Facebook, and the other one's just got my profile. Sorry, guys. Click like we can't see. Click like they're blind. They can't see. They don't want to see me. They said we want to see Click like, maybe, and no video. Somebody say no video. Oh, somebody else said I could see fine. So Cat, I don't know. I think we maybe, I'm not sure what time he came in, but we're going to do this installation tomorrow. And yeah. We're going to do any of that live?
Yeah, we can do something live.
We can
We'll
do some of it live.
hook it up.
Yeah. But we do want to get, just some good footage of this thing working, make an edited video so we can share that with you guys because it's really cool. And I'm probably going to have to, just because you can't do this unless you're going to do it, right? Just like anything. We're probably going to have to go to the store and see if we can't, get some fish too. So it might take a couple weeks to get that video out to you. Can't promise it's going to be very, very soon. That final one, we'll probably go live again before this is through. But that final video showing it all off, it's going to take a little while because, we're going to have to do it right, which means I've got to take this 10-gallon, change it into a 20-gallon, and make sure we've got some fish in there that look cool. And I'll have to escape a freshwater tank. It's going to be kind of fun.
She got a new love for freshwater, everybody.
It's what I already had. I mean, the plants in there are doing great. I mean, you'll see. I just have these. Yeah, I don't know. So look, where's my freshwater people? Y'all straight abandoned me. I shared this to Raleigh Aquarium Society, and not an area. One of you is in here backing me up, and I'm angry now. Not even Cody. No one. No one at all. Okay. Whatever that plan is, I posted. Got time. Can't remember. We'll figure it out by the video. I guess I'm going to have to learn some things about freshwater.
Yeah.
But, all right.
Well,
might be time to sign off. Let's see.
Yeah.
We've been out about a half hour. Any more comments? Yeah, a few more on Facebook. We got a couple people just joining in. Yeah, Kat said 170 for the little bit smaller one than the one I use, which is, so I don't know if I mentioned what it's 180 gallon vats.
Yeah.
I'm pumping.
Yeah.
So, and this isn't even the only pump for them. That's why power heads in them too. Like they're pretty big. I really wouldn't set anything up besides my little tank under the counter. There's just the farm is a big place and there's too many systems, and I will not set up anything under 300 gallons. So these, when I say I'm going to use these at the farm, I'm going to use them as power heads. I'm not going to. So I understand you, most people, this is probably a nice sump pump, and it is, and I use them for that myself. But in the larger systems, the farm vats are 650 gallons. So what I'm going to do is take these and put them in the farm, and that way it will have flow as power heads, and we'll do some experimenting with maybe porting them out just a couple different directions, because as with any pump, if you eliminate head pressure, that's the best you can do to get everything out of the pump. And I said in the beginning of the video, and I know there's some people just joining in, but like there's a lot we covered in the beginning. The heat in the greenhouse is a very big thing. Like temperature, if you want to try to grow coral outside, it's kind of temperature's big. It's I don't know how else impresses to you. It's your biggest battle. Temperature and shading, the sun, just like, and it all works together. Don't think these things aren't related. So we used to run the farm on evaporative cooling. I'm sorry, I'm getting tired, so I'm rubbing my face. Stop that. The farm used to run on evaporative cooling, and we decided to go ahead and upgrade it. Y'all are laughing at me. That was all in the comments of one of my videos. I was so tired, and I spent the whole video doing like this.
No,
like just, yeah, they are. I love them though. I mean, you said your YouTubers could be ruthless too.
Oh,
they in there laughing at me also.
YouTube is cool. Always.
Whatever gets the lulz. Put a smile on someone's face. So yeah, I mean, temperature is the biggest thing. And we used to run the farm on evaporative cooling, and it was so cheap and nice. And the things that broke cost like $20, which is awesome because they're fans. So evaporative cooling is the art of cooling your tank, which would run too hot, on fans. People used to know this when they ran metal halides, but now these days with LEDs, it don't matter. You know, you don't really need to worry about, you aerate your surface because, you know, you want your oxygen and everything, but you don't do it because you need to cool your tank. So, but that's, you know, that's how metal halides worked. We just pointed the power head at the surface. There you go. You know, and it would evaporate. It's fine. We would top off. So that's the way the farm used to run. Then I got this bright idea, because sometimes I have those, and I decided that those pumps were not good enough, and that my corals did not have enough flow. And there's no way I can run an aquaculture facility where corals don't have enough flow. They're not going to grow good. So I decided I was going to upgrade these pumps. So I went ahead and did that, couple pumps at a time. I'm like, horsepower, one more horsepower, one more horsepower, until suddenly I'm up to like 3, maybe. And let me tell y'all, this pump sounded so great, and it's from Pentair Aquatics, and I really need to call them and tell them it just didn't work out. It sounded so awesome because it was controllable, and you could set a schedule, and you could, you know, save some energy by having a lot of flow here, maybe a lot of flow there. And every time that I've upgraded that pump, every time my finance guy, you know, the previous owner who will consult sometimes, will always tell me, oh, this time you're going to have all the flow you can ever want. You never even care about running a power head, because, you know, that gets problematic, because out at the farm, if you run too many power heads, you have to maintenance all these power heads, and it's a lot of them. And so then that takes like a day to do, because imagine, like, you know, the 2 in your tank times more. So yeah, so when you're talking about 20, 30 power head, now it becomes like a bigger project than that. So yeah, that bright idea I had turned out to be the worst idea I ever had, and I really thought that it was going to work. I thought for sure, this is how we get away from all those 20 power heads. This is how we do it. We just upgrade the main pump. That's what we do. Every time I did it, it got worse. At first, the temperature was just up a little bit, you know. We had to buy some chillers next. Now, the chiller ain't even working, y'all. It is cold out there, and I've been playing this game every night. It is the funnest game ever. It's called Take a Guess to see what temperature this water's going to stay, to see if you can't keep your corals from swinging 10 degrees. That's a fun thing. By the way, it's the acro vat. Neat. Let's try to grow acros out there in those conditions. Let's just swing them 10 degrees all the time. They love that. So every night I have to play this game of where I'm maybe I'll cover only half of it. Maybe, you know, this piece. So I chose half tonight. Did I choose right? I don't know. It was going to be 81 tomorrow. It was 76 when I was out there. We'll see, I guess. So wrong solution to this problem, because it's wintertime, and wintertime is not when we're supposed to have problems with heat. That's supposed to be summer. That's the season for that problem. It's supposed to be keeping it warm right now, which, I mean, I admit that's been cool. You can't control it, though. It's not like you can control that, so it's not really valuable in any kind of way. But yeah, I mean, you know, that didn't work out. So these pumps being most of when you're running a big pump like that and you're trying to run it to as much space as we are, you have to port it out a lot. And you lose your power doing that, and these pumps really they're not really even made for that. They're not made to like run through that much, to have that much head pressure that they have to push against in order to get out. And it is ported within it everywhere, because of course I'm trying to use them for flow all around. So it just didn't work out at all. So we're going to have to back up, go to the idea of just having a smaller pump, like even the size you might have in your sump, you know, out there, just mixing the vats together, and then provide them flow within the vat. And we can probably, if we do that, go back to evaporative cooling. Are we going to be able to do that and give acros full sunlight in the summertime? On the hard coral side, not sure, because I remember having a big problem with that back in the day. But it's been a lot of years now, and it's kind of hard for me to remember. How bad was that when it was a real small pump? How bad was it then? Because these things are DC. That's not a lot of heat. So could work. I talked for a long time, by the way, Kat. I'm sorry, I was going to scroll down the comments again. I talked for a long time with Ike about that, because it's true. Like, the heat is incredible with those big pumps. It heats up the system a lot. And why did I get that pump if I can't use it? Like I'm having to cut it down to nothing. That's not what I got it for. I mean, yeah, I was trying to maybe cut it down to nothing sometimes, but I mean, I can't even run it for like 4 or 5 hours without it jumping up a degree or two. This is a lot of water we're talking about, by the way. Like, I should be able to blast that thing at least 12 hours and not have it jump that much, but you can't. It's just an incredible amount of heat. So Kern's been nice enough to give us these pumps for the shop. That was our next investment. We were going to have to do that, invest in the pumps for the shop, because we need to hear ourselves think. I think we're really just trying not to change the pump out there and fight it for now, but like this winter has shown us it's a losing battle. Like there's no way. In the summertime we can cut it down and run it to nothing, but then why do we buy it? So we're gonna wind up upgrading these at the farm. I'm sure of it now because I love them so much in the shop that why wouldn't I try that? I'll have to look up before we do the final video how long have they been going in the shop, because I want to say it could be like a year now. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe about a year. All right, let's see if there's any more comments here. There's a lot of people just joining right at the end. Are we supposed to just hang out for the first half hour? And then,
Hey.
I mean, we could do that actually. When we do a video like this, we could hang out and just talk about flow in our tank. Yeah, I don't know. The reasons why we're opening the box maybe before we open it, because I feel like you guys missed all the exciting stuff. What's in the box? Oh, Adam's here. What's fresh water? Daniel. You will know after I'm done with you with this light. Oh, the live video tomorrow, Kat. Yeah. We'll don't worry, we're gonna I think we're only gonna even take excerpts of this in the final video. Yeah. We'll do the highlights, you know. Maybe something hugging the box, holding up the pump. Big old grin on my face. Yes, thank you so much, Kat. Yes, Adam, you are late. Show what you're talking about again, please. And then there's Adam comes on and says, show what you're talking about, please. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people join. Are y'all all still in here? We're talking about we got a lot of current products. So Kern decided to sponsor the Reef Farm, which blew my mind because I only get sponsorships for the nonprofit. So I run Sustainable Reef also. So, and they're also donating to Reef Smart. Thank you, Kurt. And I, donations to that is just like cool things. It happens every year. It's it's been happening for 10 years every year. This is the first. I said I would possibly cry. I might. This is the first time anyone's ever given us something like for the farm, for aquaculture, because they said, yay, aquaculture. Try as you can run your farm. That meant a lot. So for everybody new joining in, I'll recap these things real quick. Is there freshwater people in here? Sound off if you're freshwater. And I'm going to do these both things real quick because obviously it'd be cool freshwater pump too, right? So being a DC pump, a really cool feature on this on your display tank is going to be to be able to cut down to feed. Neat. Right, so like I got excited earlier. I think you weren't in here yet, Kat, because we lost power at the farm, and the ice and the snow and everything, and the generator was not strong enough to quite everything, and the fish systems just had to take one for the team. And I would have had a lot of racing around to do, trying to like move stuff to get it into a system that would stay warm had the power stayed out. Luckily, it didn't do that, so I didn't have to worry about it. But once these are installed, then I have to just turn those down too. Because you don't have to run them at full capacity. And if all you're trying to do is just, keep your tank warm, for a few hours and keep it moving, or even a few days. I mean, sorry, but corals can go without flow a few days. As long as it's moving a little bit, as long as you're not staying stagnant, you will be fine. Maybe a spoon, I've tried it. I don't know that it helped, but you just need to keep the water moving a little bit, and this would do that if you don't quite have enough power to run everything, which is probably too. So the loop controller comes with it. which you can also plug into as a complete plug and play kit. That's right. Yes, this. We packed that back up though. But it's really streamlined. It's actually like just maybe even a tiny bit bigger than that thing on the box. It's really little. I really expected it to be bigger, to be, you know, that powerful. Thought it would maybe have to be, that's pretty small. And that magnet about broke my finger out, like it was really strong. It comes with a little divider and everything in it. So, but I just got excited and pulled it off. And when I tried to put it back together because we weren't ready to install it yet, yeah, it'll stay on your tank. Pretty sure it's gonna happen. We're taking pictures too. I really, you guys have no idea. Like, I'm very excited about this. Like I said, this is the first time anyone's ever donated something to the farm, and they donated stuff I already love, and then threw in some new stuff to try. So, I mean, I guess I've freshwater people, and we did announce earlier that they're coming out with a marine version of this light in a few months. I really hope to put in an application to get that, because I know a display tank in a certain store that has an old current light that might would maybe use a new one. This is that light. This is the freshwater one that's already out, and this has been out for a little while. And I have to apologize to Current and to Kat again for being so late with this video, because I wouldn't unbox it though, because the unboxing videos are good, right? So I wouldn't unbox it, and I just let these products sit there and not do anything with them because I was in the middle of a show, and then there's all that post stuff you have to do after the show. And the Reef Smart's coming up, and I really needed to wrap up a bunch of that before the end of the year, because it was important. I had already made some big commitments, so the timing just worked out like crazy. So I needed this flow. I've been moving around corals into better flow, and making my job harder because I didn't have these pumps in the shop, and not opening up cheaper ones because I didn't want those big boxy ones in there anymore. I knew this was coming, so I'm really excited to do it. But this is a freshwater light, and the backing is frosted. So the light comes also with a background, so it's like a background and light in one. And the background of it is frosted so that the light will project on it. And they have a bunch of different colors that help you get in a certain mood. Like, see if I remember some of them. This was a little while ago conversation now, but the red in your kitchen will make you hungry. The I think it was teal. It would make you calm. There was a few other ones, like a yellow one is energy. I'm probably quoting all those wrongs, but you get what I'm going with here. And it's a binaural audio. So the audio is also designed to make you, calm. It's designed for biotopes also, so that you can, stop. I don't really know them all, so I'm gonna have to learn. I don't really know a lot about freshwater, so I'm sort of excited maybe this light will teach me some things. And I was hoping Christina would get in here because she's the biotope queen. Like, she is the one everywhere. I cannot tell you how many biotopes she has set up over the years. Like, she very into that, and she will research every single thing that goes in there. And she has a pair of matching saltwater and freshwater tanks. So she likes to do a biotope in one and a biotope in the other. I know she would go nuts for this just even whole idea. Like, I mentioned it to her in the shop one time. She went crazy. So I probably should have sent her a personal message, because she would get really excited about this. Told that wrong. I'm sorry, YouTube. So yeah, I'm really excited to figure out all the different tricks with this light. And I know that the Lupin controller got updated also, and there's some new tricks with that, which I might have to learn before we do all the final videos on this. I can't believe I have to keep scrolling comments.
Just go down and hit
more people.
Comments. Yeah.
Yes, this is live. Mike, we are still live, because what happened is we explained it all once, and then a bunch of people came in and somebody said explain it again. So we just kind of kept going. It's the loop system. Yeah. So we'll just keep going. Some point my kid is probably gonna need to go to bed or something, but oh, Troy's in here. Mike in Texas. We love you in Texas, Mike. Cody made it. So Cody does the triad. Just type it, Cody. Triad tropical aquarium. You know, I know it better when I see it in front of me and I'm, you know, sharing stuff to it. But yes, he runs a show out of Kernersville. So that's fun. It's a half fresh and half salt show. And he got really excited when he heard about, saw that I had got, he got a little jealous, actually. I think a little bit jealous, Cody. Yeah, Cody really wanted this light. But I, you know, how much is this light, Kat? I'm sorry. I'm hitting, she's a wholesale rep, and I'm putting her on the spot with like, tell me all these retail prices. Do we have any stores in here? Can anybody else maybe take Kat off the spot? I don't know how much this light retails for. I don't know. Can't be as cool as it is. The whole concept and purpose, by the way, this light is, let's make fish tanks relaxing. Let's just sit back and watch it for once. Because reefers, you know, it actually, I think it took maybe some convincing from some current fans to get them to make a marine light, because especially, you know, to try to maybe support coral, like, you know, I'm gonna try with it. The whole point behind this is just to relax. And as reefers, we relax kind of by just working on our tanks. You know, we'll get up and kind of straighten a frag, or, you know, maybe this thing look a little, you know, and then by the time you know it, you in there in your sump just digging around trying to find whatever sump monsters you put in there 6 months ago. And all of a sudden it's 2 in the morning. You never did once relax after work. But I mean, you know, have fun because you did something, but, you know, this is a fun hobby to you. But at the same time, you know, we're so obsessed with getting all these perfect colors out of our corals and everything that maybe sometime, maybe you could just have a fish tank too that just was kind of real easy to take care of and just looked really awesome. Because that's kind of what I need in my life. I don't have time to do a reef tank at home. I can't do it. It's too much. Like, it's too much. There's a farm. I've got enough tanks to test. We talked about what happened earlier when I have to go clean power heads. It's not going to be relaxing to me after, you know, having to do that all the time to come back in here and do that. If it would be, it would be. Of course it would be, and that's why I have the job that I do. But it's not just, it's just really, you know, and I know some reefers that, like, they get out of it for a little while just because it does take a lot of time, you know, to really make it, especially when you get deep level in the hobby and you start needing to have some macros and everything. I mean, it can take up a lot of time, you know, and sometimes you break from the hobby, right? Just taking a break from the hobby. You know, what if it was just easy and relaxing and, you know, you didn't have to mess with it? That's freshwater, isn't it? That's, you know, that's what the freshies say when they make fun of us. They're like, you guys got to work so hard. You know, we're just over here with our planet tanks, topping off, doing some, well, no, that, you know, Cody did tell me to gravel back. And I had, you know what happens? Plants grow a lot. Cody's planting pond. Did you see the picture? It was a lot. It was a whole carpet. Some freshwater hobbyist out there, I cannot remember his name right now, to save my life, or I'll call him out. Maybe if he comes in the video, he can call himself out. But I gave him just a huge, almost just carpet of those plants because they grew like mad in there. And I just, you know, use some soft substrate, kind of. Oh, let's see. Cody has a rebuttal. I've called him out a couple times. Okay, so this Serene light is 230. The 48-inch. Oh, I'm sorry, not this one. The 48-inch is 230. And then there's also a 24, 36, and a 72. Wait a minute. The 48-inch is 230, and you were complaining about price, Cody? Really? Why is that? Because I bet that this one's less than. Did you see what it does? You saw that, right? Yeah. Yeah. From what I hear, Taylor grows plants too. You know, it means maybe not going to be your plant growing system, but how awesome is that? This is just, it's about the display. It's about, you know, having that awesome looking tank. Just, you know, YouTubers get that. YouTube. I know YouTubers get that. You have freshwater people? No? Go get your freshwater friends. Get your freshwater friends. Oh, I'm never going to be able to read all that. Who's not going to make it easy? I'm going to make it easy. What are you talking about?
Oh, we got
fresh water.
Lisa's
See?
fresh water.
See?
Yeah.
Look at that. I mean, this is the picture on the box. That's it.
Oh, we got a few fresh water.
There's some video.
in there.
Current released a really nice one. You can go to their Facebook page and see it. It's really nice. I hope you still tune in to see what we do with it, because who knows what I'll do with it. I mean, I've never even done fresh water on this level. I'm gonna have to go figure out something. Gonna need some plants. There's a freshwater business probably about, well, he's got some saltwater tanks too, but he's about 20 minutes from here. He's got a lot of plants. Fisher mice, but we'll find some plants. And I don't know what else goes in the freshwater tank. Rocks, these rocks.
Yeah, we'll find some rocks.
We're gonna need some more gravel.
Some clay or something in the bottom.
Yeah. Somebody says he drinks fresh water. I mean, it's maybe not this water.
That's right, Murph.
I mean, we've all drank some water when we're trying to start our siphon. I think that's something both freshwater and saltwater aquarists could agree on, is that everybody has drank a little of their tank water before. You know?
I learned how to do mine without putting my mouth on it.
Well, the siphon starter pump, what do you use? Well, I use a siphon starter.
I just hold the tube up,
scoop it a couple times,
yeah,
and dip and scoop
stick it back in.
Dip and scoop. I always wind up just getting rid of all the gravel back in, because I don't believe in gravel back in. I'm against it. I will quit the hobby altogether if someone tries to make me ever gravel back again. I'm just not going to do it.
Well,
I mean, I hate to be so harsh about it. You ever you gravel back your sand?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
I can't imagine a worse nightmare. I don't know. We were talking about that earlier, though. People, different things in the hobby, what you will do, what you won't do. You know, everybody got their hard line.
Yeah.
I mean, I also like to run some nutrient-rich systems when I run sand. So there's that. I go bare bottom. I want to have nutrient-low system. Just go bare bottom. Why? There's nothing catching there. I mean, okay, so I know that's a controversial one too. Oh, hey, Marty. Lee, you gravel back really? Remind me never to sell you a sifter. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. Have I sold you a cucumber? I'd like him back, please. He needs to come back to the farm. He can't live with you no more. You take away his food. That animal poops out clean pellets of sand. Why would you take away his food? You took away all his food. Sorry, YouTube. So at the farm, we actually culture. Can't be a lot of people watching this. We can't do this on a large scale, but we culture tiger tail cucumbers, in that they split. They'll twist and they'll split. And if you have enough food for them, they'll do this. So way down deep, few feet below the surface level of the farm is a bunch of sand with a bunch of tiger tails crawling around in there. And there was only ever 3, but I've taken more than 100 for sure. Couple hundred at least over all this time. Cucumbers out of there, they just kept splitting and splitting and splitting. So somewhere in all these cucumbers is like a little teensy piece, only the original. But he's pretty much long gone by now.
Nah, he's still he just broke up.
Well, so we need to start doing some aquaculture videos so I can get into talking about peanut butter, because I think I might be breeding another sea cucumber at the farm right now. But I'm going to need to do a little bit more field research before I know that for sure. But anyway, dirty sand bed, right? Because how are you going to do that if they're going to breed in there when you vacuum in? Okay, that's what I'm saying. So rather than me do that much, can you imagine? What if I was going vacuum sand? Molly, you've been there, right? What? Yeah, we're gonna move all the racks. What? Once a month? Nope. 230 is on my it's for 48-inch, Cody. Go get the smaller one. Yeah. Oh, Kat's got a good point. How much are you gonna spend on that background? You do background on your tank. What about how much you spend on the background, because it's 2-in-1? So then what? Come back with that. Oh, Kat's got Java fern, because we got freshwater people in here now. So under this light, for those of you that grow plants, Java fern, various types of Anubias. Anubias, is that a spiky one? Is that
Don't get me into line. Nope.
Does it look like grass? I say, I sound like a newbie reefer right now talking about green star palms. Does it look like grass? Like, is it really looks exactly like grass? It'll get real tall, like real grass, and not even weeds, but real grass. Is that what that is? Did I finish reading that? Oh yeah, Nubius, some crypts. I don't know what that is. That's clearly a type of freshwater plant, crypts. A few others quite well. CO2, and it's pretty. Yes, that is the main focus of this light. Is that it just looks so awesome, which is what got Cody jealous. Plants. I want to show you know some of those plants. See, that's what I was saying. So Cody's plant the pond. You and your plants. Malie, are you gonna help deck this tank out? You are awesome. I'm not kidding. Still not gonna gravel back down. Is that okay? I'm sorry. I can't do it. Planted tank first.
Who was that talking about? They're gonna help date the
I
tank?
don't know freshwater lingo. Malie, don't do this to me. Yeah, I mean, not that I didn't already admit it. I don't know freshwater. I'm gonna learn. That's the point. This is a hobby. It's fun to learn. God. What? Yeah, I mean, you know, so the pond that we have, the turtles would eat the plants. So unfortunately, we do have turtles at the farm, but they would eat those plants. Guys like them dig a pond. I mean, what can't it be both? Why can't it be both a pond and a tank inside, right? I mean, Cody, do you really like? Of course, I understand the natural light in the greenhouse thing. You see, I'm not talking about like I'm not gonna light my farm with these. Even the marine version, that's not what I was saying. I'm just saying to have, you know, the tank is pretty to look at in your house. I mean, so here's the thing, I kind of like to put this in my bedroom because I've fallen asleep on the couch too much, and I believe that this would change that for me. But then I'm gonna have to bring all y'all in my bedroom, won't I? I mean, the wall there isn't painted white. Well, everything's got its own background. I get, yeah. So, I don't know what to think about that. Let's see if we can get the cameras situated. Well, yeah, we'll see. I mean, because really, how boring is that, you know, if I just set it up like against a blank wall anyway? And I think I would enjoy it the most in there. Probably relaxing, right? Maybe do the late night business finishing up things. Post on Facebook. Sorry, YouTube. So Click-Clack has got you. He's just gonna come over. I don't have time to do every single one. And how was I gonna run all these cameras anyway? I didn't feel like doing a loop system. So for the show this year and maybe forever, because why don't we all just do what we're good at, right? Like if I'm doing my own, why don't I just focus on there? Why don't we just get people who do YouTube and let them do YouTube, and then we'll figure out something to do with the cameras where it's just a little more like we're looking at everybody. But yes, sorry YouTube, we're not really managing your comments. I'm really gonna have to blame that on Click-Clack. So that's his deal. Maybe you need to bring your computer? Use your computer?
Yeah.
We need another computer in here for you? Anyway. Believe we couldn't get Christine in here. I didn't send her a message. What split in your 33, Daniel? Minus split in your 33. Are we talking about something completely different right now? Did I miss some comments? Still random people joining. Black background. That was your comeback, Cody. Black background. Oh, well, I've got to roll a black background, so that's like practically the same. If you for real, did you not? I'm sorry, you call it the concept, right? That black background is not this background. Probably worth a little bit more than like a can of paint would be to a reefer, right? Since we spray paint the back of our paint black, you know.
Black and blue.
Well, look. So here was my thought. So even if reefers, like a marine version comes out, say, even if reefers didn't use this as their light, why wouldn't they want to use this as just a, you know, some of us will light up our tanks with a lot of money.
Yeah.
Just as your background and a little bit extra.
QT tank.
I mean, how many of us are running LED T5 combos? You mean you know you're getting your power from your T5s. That's what you're that's what you're doing. You're running most T5s with a side LED. That's how I understand that school of thought, right? So well, that because it comes with, I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I'll show you how it works. I bet it's gonna work awesome. Because there's a couple brands that I've just been using for like since time out of mind. And Current is one of them. So since time out of mind, what is that? I think it's almost 20 years. I was actually a manager of a full line. This is back when full line pet stores were a thing. And I was a manager of one when I was 17, I think. And I used to make orders from what was back then Royal Pet Supplies. And of course, Current is still on Philips, right? So these are products just been using for a long time. So yeah, Cat, the rimless. So little jelly. Can't do the rimless thing. Can't do the rimless thing. I want to. I really want to, but yeah, I don't know. You think anybody in town has a rimless tank for this one? Yeah. Do you think so?
I'm pretty sure.
For that length? Maybe we cut them a deal to sponsor it for this thing. Maybe they cut us if we cut them a deal. maybe they cut us a deal for sponsoring this awesome video. I want to make it as cool as possible. I mean, if you're gonna do a freshwater tank a real freshwater tank, we all know the 10 gallon with the 1 beta in isn't a real freshwater tank. I mean, I think even the people who went straight to reef tanks know that here. I mean, we've all seen tanks that do better than that. I'll show you before and after pic, complete with the uprooted plants. Looks good right now. There's like detritus everywhere. From my we're gonna have to get some plants for sure. I'm gonna have to eat my words on that vacuum.
Oh yeah, you know Facebook gonna hold it to you.
Yeah, tiger tails. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to scroll through all the comments. It's kind of hard to do. I'm a little far away. Move the box of the table in the way. Oh, I see how it is, Cody. Giving Kat that update about the date for your show. Can't be. I guess you did just update me. I'm just still trying to give you a hard time. January, eh? Oh no, you saying you have a date in January? Gotcha. Let me know. Okay, I'm sorry. There's still people joining in, but I feel like we've been at this for an hour.
Yeah, it's about time.
You people joining in, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to. We'll do another live video tomorrow for a little bit, and then we'll do a final video to show off really everything, and the install. Because I think that's a good thing about those videos. And I thought about making one. I was like, this makes sense because every time I'm having trouble setting up a product and it's probably just my own, not reading it all the way, it's just so much easier. That's why these videos do so well. It's just so much easier to just go on YouTube and look. People don't really do that as much on Facebook, which is why I have ClickClack here. So hopefully anybody wants to know installation of any of these pumps will be covered on ClickClack's channel. Yeah. So it makes it easy for you. So you can just watch somebody do it right quick in a nice edited, thing. So all the features, be like, oh, okay, I don't have to read the directions because, sometimes the directions are written in a way that it takes you a minute to try to figure it out. And
basically, we're going to take this
I get frustrated.
10-hour install and turn it into 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Quick.
That's the magic of video. Because we can show you the thing from the beginning to the end and do all the steps in between, and then all that work that took so long. It was obviously okay, so it's going to take the same amount of time to do. But when you're thinking to go do it, you can watch it. So videos are cool. We wanted to help out this one. I mean, this is actually pretty new. I thought it was they must have given it to me when it was really kind of new because, like I said, this video has been coming for a little while. And there's still not too many videos out there about it. There's the one Current did, and I think a couple other ones. We're kind of hoping to have really, up to date later, possibly saltwater version 1. Sometimes I mention it now 3 times.
Yeah.
Think that's enough?
Yeah, that might be enough. I think.
Kat's been in there the whole time. She's been listening.
Yeah.
She'll pass a message. So, yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I just joined. We got to wrap this up. It's been an hour. We'll be back tomorrow. You want to pick a time? Go ahead and pick one now. That way.
I don't know. We'll come up with something sometime. We'll let you know.
Yeah. So I figured out what went wrong with that announcement. It says in the beginning of the video, and I'm sorry. I didn't see that fine print. I was so excited the click-clack got here that I didn't really look at that fine print after I had set it up, and I didn't realize that I was going to have to go in 20 minutes before and verify that I was doing a live video. I mean, I announced it a few hours before. I guess the Facebook thought I maybe wouldn't be here. So they wanted me to come in and check 20 minutes before, like, okay, we're here, whatever. We were just, setting up the cameras real quick and everything 10 minutes before. We didn't really think about, coming in earlier to check. I didn't anyway. He doesn't even do Facebook Live, like, do you?
Nah.
Yes, he doesn't do Facebook Live. So I'm sorry. I mean, like I said, when I do live videos before, it's always at an event, and I really honestly don't even know what time I'll be able to do those. So I never really announce them. So I didn't really know how to do that one. But I will do an announcement tomorrow morning on the Refarm page. And however you guys saw this one, not sure how that works. But he'll do the same thing. And then we'll do another live video on these.
Sure.
All right. Final comments.
So, Facebook, y'all hold it in the road. See y'all at Resmart.
Discuss it on the way down to Spartanburg. Cody, you've lost me. Did you join him in unknown IKEA directions? The heck are you talking about, man? You know what? I'm just about to PM you and your silliness. All right. Everybody have a good night, y'all. Thank you for joining us. Like I said, we'll make an announcement tomorrow. We'll let you know what time we're going to start doing stuff.
Yeah. All right, Facebook. Everybody have a good night.
Bye-bye, YouTube. Bye-bye, Facebook.